Hello, my heavenly people. I just wanted to come on here and jump right into this word. Same top from another video, different day. Gym day is every day. Get used to it. So I've noticed when people start practicing boundaries with somebody near them, you may not be the reason that created that hurt to that person, for that person to be practicing boundaries with you. And that takes a lot to notice. So don't take it personal. You are not the reason, or if you are the reason, hopefully they've already addressed it to you, are not the reason why you should be feeling some type of way from that person. You don't need to. Don't take it personal. You didn't create their hurt. Their hurt was created well before you came along. They just may not have addressed or healed from it. I don't know what may be going on with them. Maybe they are healing. We're all on a journey every day. But to deflect from the actual reason that caused that hurt, but to practice the boundaries with somebody else, I can't make that make sense, because from what I've noticed, people who are creating new versions of themselves, they start letting their family and their friends know, the closest ones to them. Even if that person or persons did not create that hurt, they start practicing with them those new levels or new version of themselves. And they haven't even put anybody on notice. Now, I'm not saying they don't have to. You don't have to put anybody on notice. You don't have to. It's not a necessary need to do that when you're changing yourself. But it doesn't make sense to me that you would allow yourself to go on a journey and start practicing boundaries and saying no to people, to the ones that didn't cause that hurt. So it's almost as if you are practicing what you would like to practice with the person that created that hurt. But you're not doing that because you no longer want to deal with that situation or heal from that hurt correctly. I'm wise enough to know, and I hope there are several people out there that are watching this video are wise enough to know, just because somebody's doing something different or new, you may not be the reason. And again, we're all adults, nobody has to give anybody notice, but do not doubt yourself if you know, and they haven't addressed it, and deep down you have not done anything to that person. Don't get sidetracked by trying to get some value or some worth or approval from them. You don't need to do that. You don't need to get approval from somebody else who didn't get approval to dismiss you and use a totally different type of new version of themselves with you. So it's not your fault. Don't take it personal. And you didn't create their hurt. I cannot emphasize that enough. You did not create their hurt. Hopefully you did not. But most of the times I've noticed is you may have not even been the one that's been part of that equation. But you're the closest one to start using that new version. They want to use that new version one. So it's okay, it's almost like you're a demo for them. I'm going to use the new me on my closest friends and families to see how they react. Then I'm going to start using it on the ones that are outside my circle. When really it should have probably been the person that created their hurt. But again, discernment and wisdom will help every single time. Every single time. So if you should notice that with some of your close friends or associates or whatever the case may be, ask for discernment and wisdom from your creator. The approval is not going to come from that person. If they have decided to allow you to be outside of their window and outside, they don't want you a part of their journey anymore, be respectful and accept that. But do not question yourself and allow yourself to have doubt over somebody else's inability to vocalize why they're changing or allowing you to be a part of this journey. To me, you're still deflecting from the major issue that caused you that hurt. If you can this is how you know you're healing. If you can speak about that person that caused you pain without any ill feelings and call them by their only government name, okay, that might be a little bit of level. Okay, I may be healing. But if you still literally hate that person and you cannot stand that person, and hate is such a strong word, but you're practicing what you want to practice with them, but you don't want to talk to them, but you're practicing it with everybody else that's near you, Make that make sense. Like, I'm still trying to figure that out. Wouldn't that still show that you technically didn't really heal from that situation that you were in prior? I'm just thinking out loud. Maybe some will agree, maybe some won't, but I'm not debating this from what I've seen. I've seen so many situations and scenarios like this. I've actually experienced it myself. And I'm like thinking to myself, would it be me? No. Could it be? No. Because if I was supportive, I was, giving my time to have, no. Just respect that they are now on a journey. It may include you, and it may not include you, but if they decide to practice boundaries, just take them for what they are. And boundaries are still a defense mechanism. Healthy boundaries, I'm 100% supportive of, but boundaries are still a defense mechanism, especially if you have fallouts with individuals that did not cause your hurt. There's still a defense mechanism, and like most family and friends and close associates tend to feel that first from the individuals that make the change. I know we evolve. I think evolving is great, especially when you are on a self-inventory journey to be the best version you are. But being the best version you are, it does come with, noticing some flaws that you may have. I do it every day. If I'm not wrong about something, the conviction is so loud, I have to apologize. But if I'm right in my spirit and I have no unsettled feeling, I know I've done all that I can. And if I can't, then I'm going to give it to my creator, because he can handle my light work. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Let him handle that light work. So I just wanted to come in here and encourage anybody who may have encountered that or may be encountering that. You didn't create that person's hurt. And if you did, and they're practicing whatever they want to on you, where it should be going towards that person, just use discernment and wisdom when it comes to that. Give them a little grace. That's the best that we can do. Pray for the healing and give them grace. So I hope this video does help someone. I hope you all stay encouraged and you have a great week ahead. Stay blessed. Bye.